Project Avalon. This is Blake's 7 Series 1. This is a great episode. And of course, we are continuing my video series of reviewing every episode of Blake 7 in order. Of course, this is a show that has an order to it. Some of the like Star Trek original series didn't really have one. You can kind of watch them sort of in any order. It's weird. Blake 7 is kind of episodic, but kind of not sometimes. So this one definitely is one that you would need to watch. There's a couple where, they do a side mission or something. This one's directly involving Servalan and Travis and all of them. So it's an essential episode, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. Anything with Travis and Servalan is just so good. We're going to talk about it using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best. Starting with the story, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2 for the story. Travis is a great villain. He's got this like determination, like I'm going to stop Blake, but he's smart too. He's not just crazy. So he's crazy smart. It's weird. Basically, there's this freedom fighter. Her name is Avalon. She's made contact with Blake. The Federation knows about it. They've set a trap. They've captured her. They've got a mole, which they kill the mole. How do you like that? They capture Avalon, and they're going to, extract information from her. In the meantime, they build a robotic replica because they know Blake's going to come rescue her, and they want to put her on the ship. And then they've got this new capsule thing that if you break it, like it sends out this airborne disease and it just kills you immediately. So that's the plan. The whole thing is that Servalan and the Federation want the Liberator ship. So there's a point in this where Travis is like, I could have stopped Blake a couple times, but you guys really are desperate for the ship and you don't want it damaged. But I mean, what do you want? You want Blake or what? And they're like, well, we want both. We want the ship and Blake dead. So you got to figure out how to do it. Anyway, it's a good plan. Will it work? Well, probably not, because Blake is very smart and crafty, and he's got Avalon, the best character ever, with him. So there you go. Love the storyline here. It's great. Plays out awesomely. Pacing, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2 because this is one of these ones where you don't know what's going to happen. You kind of, like I thought, and this is my third time through, so when my first time through, I thought, oh, are they brainwashing her to do something? But no, they've made a replica of her. It's like, oh, I didn't get that. Avon reprogramming it is badass. I love that her companion, so Avalon has one of her freedom fighters with her on the ship, and he immediately can tell that, hey, this isn't her. Jenna has only seen her once. She's like, yeah, that looks like her. So she's tricked the crew, but not her freedom fighting companion, and that guy gets killed for that, for discovering her that she's a robot. It's great. It's amazing. Artistry, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2. Again, I'm not comparing this to Star Wars of today or even Star Wars of then. Look, they have limited budgets. They've got time constraints, all that kind of stuff that you know about. And they did well. I'm looking, there's a lot of sets here and a lot of little gadget things. There's the cube itself, or the little orb it's all pixely. There's a part where Avon removes a chunk of the robot Avalon's head, and you can tell it's just superimposed, gears or whatever. But it's kind of neat. Like if I'm a kid watching this, I'd be like, wow, that was so cool. Like I didn't think of things like that too much. And I don't really think of them that much today. I know they can upgrade the effects, and they are doing that for the Blu-ray. So I'm interested in watching when I do my 4th round of Blake 7. I'll watch the better effects and see if they fit or if they take away some of the charm. Sometimes that happens. They take the charm away a little bit. But anyway, yeah, everything looks good. The music's good. It's intense. I liked it. Everything looked good to me. So I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. And for the characters, I'm also giving it a 2 out of 2. Every character in this is bloody awesome. Servalan is like on fire in every episode that she's in. Travis is just so like, he's scary, but like in like a cool way. You're like, oh man, this guy's like pretty cool. Of course, Avon's the greatest character of all time, and everyone else on the crew is great. At this, Gan isn't doing as much. He's kind of the only, and Callie are a little bit left out, a little bit. But otherwise, man, great characters. For the enjoyment factor, I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. I love this episode. I have to give it a 10. It's absolutely friggin' fantastic. I loved all the episodes. There's only one so far that was like, yeah, that was okay. right? And I'm comparing Blake 7 to Blake 7. I'm not comparing Blake 7 to Star Trek. It's its own thing. So I'm comparing it to itself. So, but this is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like my space system, please like the video, consider subscribing, check out the playlist for old TV shows, these classic shows. I got Star Trek on there, I got Enterprise. I'm doing Blake 7. I'm going to be doing Wonder Woman, lots of stuff coming up. So that's it. Until next time.